The drama in the WNBA just got even bigger. Brianna Turner was just seen working out with Caitlin Clark, and fans are losing their minds. This is the first time we have seen two Indiana Fever players training together, and it is clear that Turner is ready to put in work with the league's biggest star. But there is one person who is not happy about it. Angel Reese must be furious.
Actually, a workout video with Brianna Turner and Caitlin Clark. Now, this is the first video where we've seen two players working out together from this team.
For months, Reese has tried to convince everyone that she is just as big as Clark. She has made bold claims, picked fights online, and tried to control the spotlight. But now one of her own former teammates is choosing Clark instead. This is a huge shift, and it proves once again that Caitlin Clark is the real leader in the WNBA. Meanwhile, Reese is left watching from the sidelines, wondering why she is not the one being picked. Brianna Turner's decision to train with Caitlin Clark is not just about one workout. It sends a strong message about where she sees the real future of the WNBA. She could have stuck with Angel Reese, but instead, she chose to work with the player who is focused on winning. Clark has proven time and time again that she is about the game, not the drama. Turner clearly sees that and wants to be part of something bigger. Reese has spent months acting like she is the main star. She has tried to make the WNBA about herself, but Turner's move shows that players are not buying into the hype. Turner is not looking for social media attention or pointless drama. She wants to improve her game, and she knows that working with Clark is the best way to do that.
So, lads, it's looking like the Indiana Fever have signed a perfect player to have beside Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah.
The difference between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is becoming clearer every day. While Clark is building real connections and training hard, Reese is still trying to make herself the center of attention. Turner's choice is a major reality check for Reese. If she was really the leader she claims to be, why are her own teammates choosing to move on without her? As soon as the video of Brianna Turner training with Caitlin Clark hit the internet, social media exploded. Fans immediately noticed what this meant, and they did not hold back. The jokes, the memes, and the comments came rolling in. People pointed out how Reese has spent months trying to act like she is the biggest name in the WNBA, yet her own former teammate just chose to train with Clark instead. Fans wasted no time calling this a major humiliation for Reese. Some joked that she was probably watching the video on repeat trying to figure out what went wrong. Others pointed out that if Reese were really the leader she claims to be, Turner would still be in her corner. Instead, Turner is in Indiana, getting better with Clark, while Reese is left on the outside looking in. The internet also brought up how Reese has spent more time on social media than in the gym. People asked why she was not training with Turner or any other top players. Some even said this proves that Clark is the real leader of the WNBA, while Reese is just trying to hold on to a spotlight that keeps slipping away. The internet made one thing very clear. If Angel Reese thought she was the face of the league, she just got a harsh reminder that Caitlin Clark is the real star.
She had such a phenomenal rookie season, so many great accolades, and I think the jumping from season 1 to season 2 players can also make a really big jump, so I'm excited to see her growth from year 1.
Brianna Turner's decision to train with Caitlin Clark is a game changer for her career. This is not just about one workout. It shows that she wants to be part of something bigger. Instead of surrounding herself with drama, she is choosing to focus on winning. That is a smart move, and it will pay off for her in the long run. By training with Clark, Turner is setting herself up for success. Clark is known for her work ethic and dedication to the game. Being around that kind of energy is only going to make Turner better. She is putting herself in the best possible position to grow as a player, and that is exactly what every WNBA athlete should be doing. This also means that Turner is now part of a team culture that is built on teamwork and winning. The Indiana Fever are focused on improving, and Turner clearly wants to be a part of that. She is choosing a path that leads to real success instead of getting caught up in pointless rivalries and media hype. This decision shows that Turner understands what it takes to succeed at the highest level, and she is making the right moves to get there. Angel Reese just got hit with one of the biggest wake-up calls of her career. For months, she has tried to position herself as the face of the WNBA, acting like she is just as important to the league as Caitlin Clark. But now, her own former teammate Brianna Turner has made it clear who she wants to work with, and it is not Reese. This is not just some random workout. This is a statement. It proves that players in the WNBA are seeing through the noise and choosing to align themselves with Clark, the player who actually makes her teammates better.
Let's get it! Hey, we back like we never left. Angel Reese in the post. Gonna work number 5. Shake and bake. Earthquake. Bang!
Reese loves to act like she is the reason people watch women's basketball. She has bragged about being a superstar, about being box office, about bringing attention to the game, but the numbers do not lie. When teams move games to bigger arenas, it is because of Caitlin Clark, not Reese. When rookies and veterans look for someone to learn from, they are choosing Clark, not Reese. And now Brianna Turner has shown that even players who have been close to Reese in the past are starting to look elsewhere. This is a harsh reality check for Reese. The WNBA is not about social media followers or viral moments. It is about winning, leadership, and making teammates better. Right now, Reese is losing in all those areas. She has spent more time in interviews and on podcasts than in the gym. She has focused more on branding and drama than on actually improving her game. And now it is coming back to bite her. If she wants to be taken seriously as a leader, she needs to change her approach fast, because the league is moving forward without her. Caitlin Clark is proving once again why she is the true leader of the WNBA's future. While others get caught up in drama, Clark just keeps working. She is in the gym, putting in the hours and making sure that her team gets better every single day. And now, Brianna Turner is joining that movement. This is what winning looks like. It is about more than just individual stats. It is about creating an environment where everyone improves, where players push each other to be their best, and where the focus is always on getting better.
How are you feeling about being in Indiana and joining the team?
I'm really excited. I followed a lot of these players throughout their college careers and professional careers, so it's kind of like full circle moment to be on the same team with a lot of these players again.
Clark has already transformed the Indiana Fever. Last season, the team struggled with experience and leadership. This season, they are stacked with veterans who want to win. And the reason so many players want to be in Indiana is simple. Clark is there. She is the kind of player teammates want to follow. She is the kind of player coaches trust to lead. She is building a culture where hard work comes first, where egos are left at the door, and where every single person is working toward a championship. That is why Brianna Turner chose Indiana. She saw what Clark is building and she wanted to be a part of it. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is still trying to figure out why she is being left behind. The truth is, Clark does not have to tell people she is a leader. She shows it with her actions. She does not have to demand respect. She earns it by being the hardest worker in the room. And as more and more players see that, the Indiana Fever will continue to grow into one of the most dominant teams in the league. Angel Reese is running out of excuses. For months, she has tried to convince everyone that she is just as big as Caitlin Clark, that she is just as important to the WNBA, and that people watch the league because of her too. But now one of her own former teammates, Brianna Turner, has made a choice that exposes the truth. She could have worked out with Reese. She could have stayed in her circle. Instead, she chose Clark. That is a public rejection that Reese cannot spin.
Hop skippity do 3000 in 2024. Jumping off 1 foot, landing on that same foot. Then we're stat padding. Still, I thought we were past this, Angel. Bang! Rebounder and W.
This is not just about one training session. This is a clear sign of how the league is moving forward. Players are starting to realize that teaming up with Clark means success, improvement, and a winning culture. Meanwhile, aligning with Reese means being part of the drama, the distractions, and the attitude that turns teammates and coaches away. It is not hard to see why Turner made her decision. So what happens next for Reese? If she does not make serious changes, she is going to find herself more isolated than ever. She already struggles to score efficiently. She already has one of the worst shooting percentages for a forward in the league, and now she is losing the respect of the players around her. If she keeps pushing the same narrative without backing it up on the court, even her biggest supporters will start to fade away. The league does not wait for players who refuse to grow. Right now, Clark is leading. She is earning respect, building relationships, and turning the Fever into a serious contender. Reese is stuck in the past, trying to hold on to a version of herself that does not match reality. If she does not adapt soon, the WNBA is going to move on without her.